on our way to Maine.
But I'll be thinking about this all night. If I don't try, I try to take a risk, then just...
Hey y'all, welcome back to another Zakiya Be Wright vlog. We are on our way to, actually this is something different. This is a travel vlog. So we're on our way to Maine, and we just dropped off Brinx at my mom's house, and now we're headed to the airport, and our flight leaves in about 2 hours. It's 12:30 right now. Flight leaves at 2:40, so we should be getting to the airport real soon. And then once we get to the airport, we're not checking in no bags. We are carrying on our bags. The reason why is because I feel like checking bags is a very long process when you are arriving. When you're arriving to your destination, I feel like, in my opinion, it's a long process. Like, you gotta go to the check bag area, and then you gotta wait for your bag to get on the belt. Then you gotta wait for your bag. Like, it's a process, and I don't like it, especially if I'm not going anywhere for a long period of time. Like, we're just going for 2 days, so I packed a light bag. But if I was to have my big suitcase, I would have had no other choice. But no, like, I don't care if it's free check-in. I don't care. It's a long process, and I don't like doing it. But anyway, and then once we arrive to Maine, we're gonna go check in the hotel, and then I think we have a couple of things lined up. So I will see y'all when we get to the airport. All right, y'all, we done made it to the little parking area. I'm gonna get in the car now.
You fly Southwest Frontier or Delta?
Southwest.
Southwest?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry guys for the little inconveniences. The parking is super full.
Oh yeah, no worries. Totally understand. Appreciate you accommodating.
Nice and sunny. I take it.
Any day. Any day.
To Maine, and it's nighttime here, so I couldn't really see the views, but I did get a chance to see a little bit of the sunset, and it did look absolutely beautiful. It's a lot of trees and a lot of hills here. Kind of reminds me of Georgia, but not really. So the guy, the check-in, when we went to check in, he told us, what's behind me? Oh, it's just wallpaper. I'm like, what is that? Is that? I thought it was a wine rack or something. Anyway, the guy behind me, the guy that checked us in, he told us that everything is pretty much in walking distance, and everything is pretty much on this strip that we are staying in. So I guess we're staying in like a strip that has a lot of restaurants and stores and all of that stuff. He said the mall is about a 15-minute drive, so it's not walking distance, but I do need to hit up Ulta tomorrow because I want to get some lashes for dinner, that when we go to dinner tomorrow, and then I need to get some makeup remover. So I forgot my makeup remover. I did not forget lashes. I just did not feel like putting them on. So I'm gonna just get some strips while I'm out here. I looked up Ulta. It's about 12 minutes away, so not that far. But anyway, yeah, let me show you the hotel, give you a little tour. All right, so this is the entrance, and then you turn left, and then this is the little bathroom area, and then this is the restroom, and then this is the shower. You open this, and there's a shower. I kind of really like this shower, I'm not even gonna lie. And then it's kind of like low-key. I could take a shower without having the light on. And then it has the mirror. What's up? This is my little airport fit. I got on some leggings, and then I got this little jacket on from Pretty Little Thing, and then I got on my slides, And yeah, anyway. So yeah, and then you got the hanger space. And then you come into the living area. You have your flat screen, there go baby. And then you got the bed. And then, you know, all of this good stuff. And then this is our view, what we're looking at. Really nothing, just the other building and also the street. So I really like this part. Like the couch looks super comfortable. And they also have like a little ottoman here. It's a nice little setup. I think we're just about to get settled in for right now. And then we are going to get something to eat. I may or may not hop in the shower before dinner. Depends on where we're going and how long we're going to stay out. But all in all, actually I'm gonna get in the shower because I probably want to get in the shower when we come back. So I'm gonna get in the shower right now. I got on my Skims top. I have on some Pretty Little Thing leggings. I also have on a Skims shaper, so I have that on too. And then I also have on my Uggs and got my hoop earrings. My hair is honestly, the humidity must be high. Because my hair is already fluffing up, y'all. What's up with it? Just got done eating at Luke's Lobsters and it was really good. The lobster was so fresh, I mean super fresh, and the calamari was good, the wine was good, everything was really good. So now we're at CVS, but it's closed. I wanted to go here because I wanted some water and then I wanted some cough drops as well, just to soothe my throat throughout the night. So they're closed, so I'm just gonna have to wait until the morning to get my cough drops. I'll probably just get some water back at the hotel. I'm sure they sell water. And then I think right now we're about to go to a bar, and I might get like, what is those hot drinks called at the bar, like hot chocolate but it got alcohol in it? I think I might get some of those. Bailey's, I think. So I'm gonna see if they have that because I need something warm because it's a little chilly. It's not freezing, but it is chilly out here. If I had on my winter coat, I would have been just fine. So I'm just waiting on, I think we're about to get a lift because I was not gonna walk another 20 minutes. I don't know if Jawan was. He probably fine, but I'm cold and I'm already just a tad bit under the weather, so we need a lift. Good morning. It's the second day in Maine. Well, day and a half because we got here late. But we just woke up not too long ago. We just showered and now we are headed to breakfast. Yesterday's food was amazing. Like the fish here is absolutely super duper fresh. And why? Because we are right by the water. So I would not expect anything less. So we are headed to breakfast and I am interested to see what they have on their breakfast menu. I really don't want to eat the same thing as if I were back home. And that's usually how I am when I go out of town. I like to try different things because I could just eat that stuff at home. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you the outfit real quick. I haven't taken my hair out of my scarf yet, but I'll show you what I'm working with. This is a top from My Outfit Online. One thing I can say about them, their tops are very fitted. So if you were to order from them, I would order a size up because it's kind of like short right here. So I know I can't throw this in the dryer. I might have to take this to the cleaners. But for the next time I order, I know just to order a size up because these are really fitted. They stretch a little bit, but the material is not too stretchy. And then I have on some cargos from Pretty Little Thing. I really like these. I might have some alterations done to like this area, but otherwise they are really cute. And then I got on my Yeezy Boost sneakers, and then I'm gonna just carry my DKNY backpack. I never really like to bring anything expensive when I'm on trips, like jewelry. I don't have on expensive jewelry. You see, I don't have on my ring. When I'm out of town, I do not like to bring jewelry because I don't want to risk losing it or anything like that. So I never wear real jewelry. I never bring my expensive bags or anything like that. So anyway, and then I'm gonna have my glasses, my sunglasses on. And then, I mean, this is probably like the only the most expensive thing that I have, because this coat is like $500. So this is my leather coat, and that's it. That's all I'm working with. So I'm about to take my hair down now. I haven't taken it down because it's so humid in here. So I want to take it down as soon as we walk out the door so we can just like go. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all outside though. All right guys, so say happy birthday to the birthday man.
Yo, yo.
Happy birthday. We are about to go to the Becky's Diner, right? We going to Becky's Diner?
Yeah.
We are headed to Becky's Diner, which is the breakfast spot. And the weather is cool out here. I mean, it feels like home a little bit. It's just a little bit more less windy. At home we have a lot of wind, so it's less windy here. But it's just as chilly. That I can say. So we are headed to this restaurant now. There are some people walking here, like outside and stuff. So it's a fairly quiet town. When we first got here, it was so quiet. Like when we landed at the airport, and the airport was quiet. Even like when you went outside, when we went to get our lift, it was quiet. It's just so quiet here. So I'm not used to that, especially when you are arriving at an airport. Not used to it. So let's see what they have to eat at Becky's Diner. So we dipped up out of Becky's Diner because, first of all, it's small in there, and second of all, they didn't have any. They didn't have any booths available, so we had to sit at the first available, which was the counter. So remind you, the counter is very, like, everybody basically bunched in, right? So we sitting at the counter, and first it was a lot of space, and then people just start coming. And then now, next thing you know, we sit next to a bunch of people, and the guy that I was sitting next to, he really, like, he stunk, right? So I'm like, okay, babe, switch spots with me. So we switched spots, but I could still smell the dude because we all still so close. I'm like, we gotta go. We got to get up out of here. So I found another restaurant, breakfast little spot that we finna go to, and their reviews are good. Not just as good as this one, but it's good. So hopefully we can get up early in the morning to have this place, because my husband did want to eat here, but it's just way too overcrowded, and I did not want to lose my appetite as I was eating.
I don't want to cut you off, but like, they switching the drivers. Why, I don't know, but I just got the thing, like, they giving us another driver.
All right.
He didn't say that he canceled though.
It's just, well, I'm not a breakfast person, so usually when I eat breakfast, I don't eat all my breakfast anyway. So imagine me not eating all my breakfast and then having to sit next to somebody that stinks. Do that make any sense? I don't think it does. So we're on our way to this new breakfast spot. We are waiting on the lift right now. It was just too crowded, and I had told the lady, I'm like, we finna go. We about to go. She's like, okay, because she kept on asking us, did we decide? I'm like, we about to go. She's like, okay. So we're going to this place now called the Front Room. The pictures looked like they could do some justice. So the reviews were almost 5 stars, so we'll see. lunch now. We are eating at Cousin's Maine Lobster. My husband always wants to try this place, so we're about to try it. We got their Connecticut roll, which is basically a lobster roll, but warm. You can get lobster rolls too, but chilled. That's what we had last night, but we're about to get the warm one. And I think it comes with butter on it, so I'm pretty excited to try it. And I'm a little bit hungry right now. The view is absolutely beautiful. Do y'all see this view? Like, look at the view. It looks freaking amazing. So we're about to enjoy the view too. All right, y'all, so you see we are on these little rocks, and this is our view. We just took a couple of pictures, really good pictures that came out good. And then it's this guy down here. I don't know how he got down there, y'all. How he get down there with a camera and a tripod. But look at all of these rocks though. We basically just had the rock climb down or up here so we can see these views. Forest Park. I think it was called Forest Park. It was definitely very beautiful views, as you see. And Fort Williams. What did I say? Forest Park?
Yeah.
Fort
I
Williams.
told you to take the pictures. I'm trying to think. I think it was Fort Williams though.
And then the lobster rolls we had, we ordered 2 because it was so. Damn, babe, you drunk all of that?
It's a pint.
That's a lot.
No, it's not. And I gave you some.
Anyway, we ordered 2 because they were so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So we had 2, and they were expensive too. We talking about lobster. So they were like $23, $24 a roll. But anyway, we're on our way to the art museum, and after that I think we are going to dinner, and then we'll see where the night takes us. So we just chilled in the hotel for a couple of hours watching TV, and I had them come clean the room. I usually like to do that when we go out of town, like just come clean the room when we leave so we can come back to a clean room. So they cleaned the room, cleaned the bathroom area, whatever. This is honestly a really nice room. I would definitely stay here again if we were to come back. So
If we are coming back.
to Demilo's yacht sales. We just came back from the art show, and that was, I like history. I'm not a history geek, but I really like learning about history, so I really enjoyed that art museum. But now we at this Demilo's yacht to get some food for dinner. We're about to see if they're going to accept. It don't look busy. The other place looked busier than this. Cheers to you having the best birthday here in Maine, someplace you always wanted to visit. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. And I love you.
I love you too, baby. Thank you.
Happy birthday. Hey y'all, good morning. What's today, Saturday? Today is Saturday. We are headed out back home today. Last night was amazing. We went to that dinner spot, D'Amelio's. It was so good. Like, we have leftovers and we about to eat our leftovers. But I was so full, like to the point where I couldn't even look at the food because I was just too full. So we about to eat these leftovers for breakfast because we're not breakfast people. We honestly really don't want to go to breakfast. So we're just about to have what we had last night. It was expensive, but you get what you paid for. And then our flight leaves at 4:45 or something like that. So we're gonna head to the airport maybe around like 2 o'clock. You know, we kind of like to be at the airport not too early, but not too late. So like maybe give us about like 30 to 40 minutes before we board, and then we are perfectly fine. We're headed to the gift shop after we eat these leftovers, right?
We're going to gift shop first.
Or we're going to the gift shop first, and then we're gonna come back and eat our leftovers. So my mom said don't bring her back nothing because she don't want nothing. So I'm gonna just see if I can find something for my dad. And I also want to have me and Jawan get like matching hoodies. I want to start this thing where we get matching hoodies everywhere we travel. So I'm gonna see if we can find some reasonable hoodies. The store I went to yesterday, we wanted like $60 for one hoodie. No. So I just have on my little airport outfit or whatever. It's just a turtleneck. I'll get up real quick. So I just have on a turtleneck, and then I have on some gray sweats from PLT. I think this turtleneck is from Pretty Little Thing too, but both of these are fairly old. And then I have on my little bracelet from Express. And like I said, I don't be wearing expensive anything when I go to town. So I have on my Huggies, my Amazon Huggies. I'll try to link them below. And that's it. And my little claw clip because my hair is absolutely crazy because of the humidity in the room, not outside, but in the room, along with like the wind and stuff like that. It was just time to put it up. So this is what I'm going to wear to the airport. And I got on my slides. Got on my slides for the airport too. We're headed to the gift shop. Just checked out of the hotel. We got our gift stuff, and we was able to put everything in our suitcase. So we got about 2 hours until we head to the airport. And once we get done eating our leftovers, we're gonna go to. Well, we can just walk around. We can walk around like back there because we didn't walk around back there, did we? So we're gonna walk around for a little bit. And then head to the hotel and get ready to head back home. I want to go to a pumpkin patch tomorrow. Not a pumpkin patch. I'll probably do like a haunted something. My husband really don't want to do it. But I think it'll be fun. So we're gonna do that hopefully tomorrow if we're not too tired and if we can find some time. But yeah, y'all, wrapping up the trip at Maine. I hope you liked it. I'll talk about it more once we get back home, but it's a place that I would definitely recommend visiting. 10 out of 10, especially if you like lobster or if you like any other, you know, kind of seafood, because they are right by the water and everything is really fresh. Even if you have it like chilled, it's so fresh. When we first got here, we had a chilled lobster roll. It was so good. We ate lobster this whole weekend. And then we're back. Except for pancakes.
And calamari.
Hey, I get you some lobster. You could have got that big one, yeah. Oh, and calamari. We had that all weekend too. And that was good as well. But that lobster though, the lobster on point. Alright y'all, so we are walking off some of those carbs because that pasta ain't nothing but a bunch of carbs. So just walking around until it's time to go to the airport, I guess. Maybe stop in some stores or whatever. Babe, what was your favorite part of the trip? We could talk about that now.
My favorite part, I say going to the Portland Lighthouse, Fort Williams Park, where they had the cousins Maine Lobster, and beautiful view of the lighthouse with the, you know what I'm saying, the rocks and all that, the water, all that.
I'm gonna place some pictures right here so y'all can see what he's talking about. I would say for me, my favorite part of the trip would have to be we had to rock climb a little bit to get to the view that we were trying to take a picture. And it was, you know, something different. Usually, typically, if we were at home, I would be like, I'm not finna rock climb to get over there, you know? But it was something different. When we finally got there, the views were so beautiful. And we had 2 lobster rolls. I think I told y'all about that. I think just that whole moment at the Fort Williams Park or wherever was my favorite part of our entire trip. I don't think that I have a worst part of my trip, just because when we're together and we're seeing new things and experiencing new things, we make memories, and that is what I enjoy about traveling with him, my husband, as a married couple. That's what I enjoy traveling, or why I enjoy it the most. So definitely not any bad moments, but for the most part, everything was how we imagined it to be, and I wouldn't say it was anything less than that. So yeah, y'all, we just about to walk around and see what's to do. Really just to walk off these carbs and to spare some time. But I could have sworn the guy said, the further you walk, the more there is. But I'm really not seeing anything.
I think that was like on commercial though.
Yeah.
Like when we got to commercial, that's definitely kind of how it was.
Gonna continue walking and see if we can stop somewhere.
Make sure y'all go tap in and go get that Never Waste Talent, man. Streaming on all platforms.
His project just dropped. I will link it down below.
Wordplay 1 out right now, man. The mixtape. Make sure y'all go tap in. It's available on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Let me know what y'all think, man.
Yeah, I'll link it down below. I'll drop it right there. So make sure you go check that out. All right, y'all. So I am about to hang it up for now. If we go into a store or something that's interesting, I'll turn it back on. But until then, I'm about to hang it up, and I will catch you guys back at the airport. We'll see you at the airport. We made it to the airport, and we are headed back to the crib. What did we do before we left the airport? Oh, we played pool for a little bit. We played some games for about an hour until it was time to go. So now we're at the airport. Like I said, overall the trip was fantastic. I'll talk about more once we get to the crib, but I'll talk about what we did and all of that stuff, just to give like a small little wrap-up overview or whatever you want to call that. But I really enjoyed our trip. It was really, really fun, and I'm a little excited to be getting home because there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to watch this movie on HBO tonight. I forgot what it's called, but it's a scary movie. It just came out. And then tomorrow I want to go to the haunted hayride. So, and we also have to stop at my mom's to get Brinx. So it's a little bit that we have to do before we get to the crib. But overall, I'm pretty excited to get home, to relax in my own bed, shower in my own shower, and call it one, you know? Because I feel like these 2 days were a long 2 days, but they were the best 2 days. So there you have it. So yeah, we're just waiting on our flight now. We got about another hour until we board. I think I'm gonna just find something on my iPad to watch for this hour and then just get prepared for this flight, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this little travel vlog. To be honest with y'all, I do not like to travel, or I don't like to vlog when I'm traveling because I like to be in the moment. I don't even like to really be on my phone. I haven't posted anything on my story. Yes, I've took a bunch of pictures and videos on my phone, but I have not posted anything on my stories or anything like that because I like to be in the moment, and you know, I'll do all of that when I get home. So I do not like to vlog when I'm traveling, but you know, as long as I can give you guys a good 15 to 20 minutes, I think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool enough. I will see you guys back in Chicago. Hey y'all, we are back from our vacation in Maine, and we just got to sit down and talk about this trip, right? Because the trip was absolutely amazing. I want to show you the hoodie that I got on my hat because I have on my braid. I have on my braids right now, but this is the hoodie that my husband and I bought. Matching hoodies. So I thought I'll put it on for this little last clip. And I don't think I showed y'all what kind of hoodie we got. So this hoodie was maybe like about $35 to $40, which was reasonable. I kind of expected that compared to like the $60 one that I was telling y'all about. So anyway, let's sit down and let's talk about this trip real quick. So when we got to Maine, it was dark. It was late, but the sun was setting. So it was absolutely beautiful. And before we went to Maine, we heard just like people saying like, oh, how great it was and how beautiful the views was and stuff like that. So we were just like really, really excited to get there. So when we got there, it was dark, but you could still see the sun setting, and the sun was setting like I've never seen a sunset before. I'm not playing. Like, it was beautiful. The next day after that was my husband's birthday. It was really for my husband's birthday. That's why we went on this trip. And so on his birthday, we did a couple of things. We went to breakfast at the front room. Those pancakes were so good. They were absolutely delicious. And those are the kind of pancakes that you would make on the skillet, like at your home, compared to like other restaurant pancakes where those pancakes aren't as fresh, and you could see like the chefs right there in front of you cooking. And then after the front room, we went to the mall, the Maine Mall, which I didn't get any footage of anything like that, but their mall was better than I expected. I did not expect their mall to be like it was. It had a lot of stores. It had all of the stores that I would shop in, and it also had like a bowling alley in it. And I don't know if it had a theater in it, I'm not sure, but it did have a lot of things in there. So I was surprised by their mall, taken back, like, whoa, like this is their mall. Like, I didn't expect that. So, and they also had like other restaurants and stuff like outside of Portland. Like the typical restaurants you'll see, fast food restaurants, Buffalo Wild Wings, Chipotle, stuff like that. Like that was near the mall. But like in the downtown area where we were staying, we seen mostly mom and pop kind of restaurants, more local restaurants rather than the big chains. After we went to the mall, went back to the hotel, and then we went to get some lunch at this place called Cousin's Lobster, which is a food truck. And you have to go on their website because you have to see when the food truck is going to be out there and where it's going to be. So we went to Cousin's Lobster, ended up ordering 2 lobster rolls, and those are very expensive. Like that's $100 we spent on lunch. Do you realize that, babe? Did you realize that?
What?
We spent together a little over $100 for lunch.
Oh, for cousins?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, we spent a little over $100 for a little bitty roll because we had 2 rolls a piece. So, like, wow, I just not realizing that. But the rolls was expensive, but they were really, really good. They were fresh, they were hot, it was buttery, the roll was crispy. It was just it was really good place that we ate at. And then right there where the food truck was the views. Like the view of the ocean. I think it's the ocean. The view of the ocean, and we were able to kind of like climb through these rocks to get on top of like this one rock that was like sitting right on top of the ocean, and we took beautiful pictures, and we were really just able to enjoy each other and enjoy the views, which I really appreciated. And I liked that the most about our trip, and I think my husband said that was his favorite part of the trip too. After Forest Park, we went, I believe we went back to the hotel, and then we went to dinner. No, we went to the museum, the art museum, which was another, I think that was another one of my favorite parts, because we've never done anything like that before. On top of that, it wasn't just your like typical art museum where you just have random like art pieces everywhere. It was literally like a photographic museum where it showed like history pieces and stuff like that. And that's something that I really enjoy. I really like history, and to be able to just be in a calm, cool, quiet environment to enjoy and appreciate that kind of art was another one of my favorite parts of the trip. And then after that, we went to Demilo's on the Water, which was a restaurant that also had lobster, of course. And we had lobster mac and cheese, which was absolutely delicious. They had a lot, but you get a lot for your buck. We were supposed to go out that night, but we did not make it out of the hotel after we went back. So we just stayed the night in the hotel, and then we got up the next morning, and then that's when we departed to go home. Went to the gift shop, got this nice little hoodie, and then we departed and we came back to the crib. So that's it, y'all. Like, that is the main vlog, the main trip. I honestly enjoyed sharing this with you guys because it was a new place to me and my husband. And I don't think a lot of people get to see Maine, because when they think of Maine, they're like, what the hell is in Maine and why the hell do I need to go? So I wanted to share this with you guys to show you there are things in Maine to do. And the food is absolutely amazing. It's probably the best tasting food that I've had travel ever. I want to say Puerto Rico is second, because Puerto Rico's food is really good, but Maine is number one for sure. So all the places that I've been, I should say. So I would definitely recommend you guys visiting this place. A quick little trip, that's all you need, unless you want to stay longer, but it's really just a quick trip kind of place. And yeah, like I said, 10 out of 10, recommend. Please do not forget to go to my Instagram to see all of the places that we visited. I will have it listed on my Instagram. I will, y'all. Let me bring y'all closer. I'm going to try to have it also in the description box. Once it is time for me to upload this bad boy, that's all I'll be thinking about is uploading this bad boy. So I'm going to really try to have that, all the places we visited in the description box. If not, head over to my Instagram. It is also listed on the reel that is posted there as well. The mini travel vlog from Maine. That will be the title of the video, I believe. So that's it, y'all. That's the main vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I had a fun time. It was probably one of the best trips that I have ever been on, even though it was just 2 days, more like a day and a half or whatever you want to call it. But it was definitely one of the best trips that I have experienced so far. If you like this travel vlog, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you can get the ring every time I upload a new video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.